Fans get first look of Jake Paul vs Mike Tyson training camp with Iron Mike looking like he's 25 again. Iron Mike is training almost too hard. Mike Tyson is showing shades of his prime in training to fight Jake Paul, as fans were given a first look into their training camps. The heavyweight great returns to the ring on November 15 for a controversial clash against YouTuber-turned-boxer Paul in Texas, and the fight for the ages is to be aired on Netflix, marking the streaming service's first foray into live boxing. The subscription giants are to release a 3-part docuseries in the lead-up to the fight, with fans already given a short preview of their camps. Tyson has some familiar faces helping him prepare for his first professional bout in almost 20 years. MMA mastermind Rafael Cordeiro, who cornered Tyson for his exhibition comeback in 2020, is the lead trainer. He is joined by Billy White, who has known Iron Mike since their teenage years, having both been mentored by the great Cus D'Amato. And White claimed Tyson, who has turned 58 since filming, is showing glimpses of his brilliant best in the gym. He said, "I look at him and I see him do moves sometimes it takes me back to when he's 25. And I look at him and I'm like, wow. He amazes me." Cordeiro has the punishing job of holding the pads and body belt for boxing's youngest heavyweight champion of all time. He said, "The power is unbelievable. There's nobody like Mike." Why? Because there's nobody who's 57 years old doing what he does. Expect to see the same Mike Tyson, with more knowledge. The same Mike Tyson with more patience, and the same Mike Tyson with the same intensity. Tony Brady and Andy Velsic are tasked with getting Tyson, who was 20 when he first became champ, into fighting shape. And Brady said, "The best athletes to work with are the ones that you have to pull back. As opposed to ones you have to push. You don't have to push Mike." Velsic added, "We have to tell Mike to take a step back and chill. That's the difference. Mike doesn't have an off switch." Tyson went 8 exhibition rounds with Roy Jones Jr. 4 years ago, but his career officially ended in 2005. He quit on his stool against Kevin McBride, who also worked as a tree surgeon, but returns against Paul to put his record on the line. Although the bout will be competed over revised 8 2-minute rounds, opposed to the usual 3, and bigger 14-ounce gloves instead of 10 ounces. Paul, 27, has 10 wins and only a single loss to Tommy Fury, 25, on his boxing record. And Theo Chambers is his head coach, with former super middleweight boxer Julian Love assistant in the corner. And Love said, "If Mike Tyson can knock out Jake Paul, he will. Guaranteed, bad. But F that, the legend must fall. We gotta do what we gotta do. I know what it feels like to wanna accomplish something that nobody really feels you can do. I know what it's like to have your back against the wall. I don't care what nobody thinks. I think Jake is the same way. I know Theo Chambers is the same way, just a bunch of bad asses that don't care." Chambers added, "As long as Jake is not intimidated by Tyson, would hate for him to knock Mike Tyson out, but that's just what's gonna happen.